Hello everyone, and welcome to the Hunter Tester Music YouTube channel. Here I will post instructional videos and covers of different songs. So be sure to like and subscribe, and also click the bell so you get notified every time I have a video. And if there is a song that you would like for me to teach on here, reach out and I'll be happy to create a video for that song. So to start out in this video, I want to go over some basics of the banjo, one of which is the tuning. It's very important that your instrument's in tune so it sounds good when you're playing and practicing. And in order to do this, you can get in tune with by buying a tuner. They sell them for around $10 or cheaper sometimes at the music store. Mine's a Snark tuner, but you can also use a free mobile app to tune your guitar and other instruments. And it's a simple way to make sure you stay in tune. So you want to start out by tuning your banjo. And the banjo is tuned to a G tuning, which means that it is open G. So if you don't hold anything on the neck, this is the G chord. So I will go string by string so you can learn how to tune the banjo. The first string, and when I refer to the first string, I mean the one on the bottom, and I'm going to go up. So the first string is D as in dog. So I'll play that, and I'll adjust the tuner until it's in the middle with D. And once the D string is in tune, you go up to the B string. B is in boy. Make sure it's in tune. Next, the third string is the G string. G as in girl. The fourth string is another D. D as in dog. Okay, and the fifth string, which is the last string, is a G. It's a high G string. So on the banjo, you have two D strings, the first and the fourth. They're an octave apart. And you have two G strings, which is the third and the fifth string. They're also an octave apart. And the only one that doesn't have a pair is the B string, which is your second string. So now you know the tuning of the banjo. From there, you want to know how to hold the banjo. Some people may try to play it like a guitar. You hold it over here or over here. But I think the best way to hold the banjo is it sits in between your legs here, and the neck you pull upwards about a 45-degree angle. So it's not down here, but you sit the banjo between your legs and you lift up slightly with your left hand and you play like this. So that's how you position the banjo. And what do you do with your right hand? Well, your right hand, you want to position your pinky against the bridge and also rest it against the banjo head at the same time. This helps give it a base to lean against whenever you're picking the strings. So that's important that you put your pinky against the bridge and the banjo head. For your ring finger, I've seen banjo players do it differently. Some of them also rest it against the head. I would recommend at least putting the pinky finger against the bridge. Whenever I play, sometimes my ring finger is off of the head a little bit, but that's okay as well. You just don't want it floating in the air down here because it can be in the way. But make sure you have your pinky against the bridge and the head, and make sure your ring finger is out of the way. If you can put it against the head as well, that will work, but you want to make sure it's out of the way. These three fingers will do all the work in the scrug style. So again, you put your pinky against the bridge and the banjo head. And you'll notice my elbow is rested back. It's in a comfortable position. I've seen a lot of new banjo players, they'll have it sticking out here when they're trying to learn, and it looks very uncomfortable. So once you have your fingers put in the right position, just let your arm relax naturally. So it's not like this, but it's just natural. And your wrist wants to be kind of arched on this piece here. And your fingers, you want it to be as if a small ball is underneath your hand. So they're not close down to the head, but there's like a ball underneath, or a small bubble, however you want to think about it. And you want your fingers to be standing up. This helps you play at a quicker speed, especially in the Scruggs method, where you need to do rolls quickly. So you want your elbow to be relaxed and placed back. And you want your fingers to be standing. And imagine a ball is underneath your hand. This makes it easier for picking the strings. So now you know how to tune the banjo, how to hold the banjo, and how to position your fingers as well over the strings. And that's just some of the basics before you begin learning the banjo. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and ring the bell so you'll be notified whenever I have more videos. And stay tuned for more of the same, and I will try to share more of my knowledge with you on learning the banjo.